Welcome back, everyone. We hope you had a refreshing break and you are ready for our next session. Our second session today is titled Teaching Responsible AI. As AI becomes an integral part of our lives and classrooms, it is critical that we guide our students to understand its ethical use and potential impacts. In this session today, we'll explore how to educate students about the core principles of ethical AI, including fairness, transparency, accountability, and the broader societal impacts of AI technologies. We are honored to have Dr. Sandeep Saini with us. Dr. Saini is an assistant professor in electronics and communication at LNMIIT Raipur, Jaipur, Rajasthan. With over a decade of experience teaching robotics and electronics to more than 8,000 students online and offline, he holds a BTech and MS from IIIT Hyderabad and PhD from MNIT Jaipur. Dr. Saini initiated the Robotics Club at IIIT Hyderabad and has also coordinated robotics initiatives at LNMIIT Jaipur. He is the author of 10 books and has published 35 peer-reviewed research papers. Participants, before we get started, here are a few housekeeping reminders. Participants will be muted throughout the entire session. Please ensure you have a pen and paper to note important information. The chat box will only be enabled during the Q&A round and as required by the speaker. To receive your e-certificate, please fill out the feedback form that will be sent to your registered mail ID after the sessions. And remember, the CPD quiz on AI and cybersecurity series will go live after tomorrow's final session, giving you a chance to test your knowledge and win Amazon vouchers for worth up to 25,000 rupees. So stay engaged, keep learning, and get ready to win. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Sandeep Saini to guide us on how to teach AI responsibly and ethically. Over to you, Dr. Saini.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sandeep from LNM IIT Jaipur, and in this session, we are going to talk about AI in school education. So we are going to discuss various aspects. So things like how schools are adopting AI, how government is focusing on AI initiatives in school, how it is impacting or how it can impact us, what are the different tools that we can use, what are the precautions while using them. So a lot of these things we are going to cover. So let us get started with our interaction on this topic, which is AI in school education. So first of all, one question that may be in your mind, that what exactly is AI? AI is basically some machines. Machines means the computers, and they are mimicking the human intelligence to perform some tasks. So if you have a capability of looking at a picture and saying that this picture contains one mango and one banana, and a computer is able to do the same thing, that means now this computer is powered with some AI knowledge. That means now it is mimicking our intelligence also. So when we talk about education, then AI basically enables personalized learning, and it can automate some of the things that are time consuming. So we don't need to do all of those things again and again. It can automate your task and it can save your time. And that means with the saved time, you can have some better student engagements. Integration of this AI in our classroom, it has a great potential. So what are we going to discuss? That as a teacher, what are the things that you can adopt in your classrooms, which are supported by AI, so that as a teacher, your task become easy and you focus more on learning and delivering your knowledge rather than doing some routine works. AI also support data-driven decisions, ensuring that timely intervention is there and your overall learning is an improved experience. So in this 1 hour session, our aim is to explore that how AI is shaping the school education today and how it will be helpful tomorrow. So, what is the importance of AI in our education sector? All the experiences that are driven by AI, they are based on individual student needs and pace. So what happens when you are teaching a class of 30, 40, 50 students? In that class, there are some students who will be able to understand the concept in first attempt only, whereas you may have to repeat it for few, and there will be few who will not understand even after third, fourth attempt. So what AI can do, that it can analyze that how slow or how fast you are learning, and it can help the student based on their individual need and pace. AI can reduce the burden of repetitive tasks like grading and attendance taking. Nowadays, there are some solutions which are coming where all you have to do is click a picture of your classroom. All of us know one thing, that there are biometric data-driven databases. All of us have our Aadhaar card where we have given our biometrics. Some of you, a lot of you would have traveled to the airports recently, and if you use DigiYatra app, then you don't need to show any ticket and all. If you have your boarding pass embedded in your DigiYatra, then all you need to do is go to the airport and show your face. The platform will identify your face, recognize your face, and it will also recognize that yes, you have a ticket for today, and it will open the gates for you. So if face can be recognized for one person, it can be recognized for 30 people also. So instead of taking attendance manually, one picture we click and all the faces are recognized. And with that one face, we are able to generate the attendance for the day. AI can help us in timely feedback for both students and teacher. Whenever you are learning with AI, it always gives you the feedback. Smart content generation, interactive learning modules. So nowadays, I hope there is hardly anyone who would not be knowing about the LLMs. LLM means large language model. Maybe some of you would have not heard about LLM, but I am sure everyone would have heard about ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, and all. ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, or any such thing, they are all based on LLM, which is large language model. And nowadays, if you want to create a quiz, or you want to create a question paper, you want to create a comprehension paragraph with some questions related to it, you don't need to write it anymore. You have to just tell ChatGPT or Gemini that this is my topic. I want 200 words or 500 words, and I want MCQ questions or I want short answer type questions, and it will be done very quickly. I'm sure some of you would be using it. If not, then this is how you can integrate AI in your educational reforms. So basically, it is empowering the educators to make some well-informed decisions. So what are the current trends that are in AI for which are related to school education? Smart classroom with AI-driven interactive boards. Some of the schools where you work, you would have definitely seen smart boards where you can just put a tap on the board. You can drag it, make a circle, make a square, right? AI chatbots acting as virtual tutors. So you can talk to any of these chatbots that, hey, today I want to learn about Ohm's law, or today I want to learn about Newton's third law. And in interactive way, they will teach you. Real-time learning, progress training. So when you are going through any of these AI-driven platforms, they will keep on giving you that what is your tracking, how you are progressing. Automated attendance can be done. And one thing which was very difficult in conventional classroom setup, gamifying the learning, how to create new activities which are related to the topic. This is where a lot of students, a lot of teachers used to face the problem that how to generate more activities. So all of these can be done with AI related tools. Intelligent tutoring for self-paced learning, AI-based plagiarism detection. So now this is important. As a teacher, we are saying, okay, we will use AI tools to generate some question paper, but students are no fool anymore. They can also get the answers from AI tools. Or even if you have a normal assignment, you have given them a report to write, they can very easily generate it with AI tools, or they would have simply copied it from internet. So plagiarism detection can be easily done with these AI tools. And a lot of these tools are free to use. Only few of them have subscription model. AI-powered adaptive learning platform like Byju's, Dreambox, they are all designed in such a way they will analyze your performance and accordingly they will give the questions of the next level. Predictive learning for identifying that if there is any risk student, if someone is not performing so well, and AI supported content curation and recommendation engines. So how does personalized learning through AI happen? AI system will assess the individual learning style. So they will see, okay, this is my student one, and he is more interested in physics than chemistry. So let us put more questions on physics. They will also adjust the difficulty level of the content based on the student performance. So every question that is there in the system, they are tagged with easy, medium, difficult levels. And if someone is performing great at easy and medium level, they will start putting more of difficult level. But if someone is struggling with easy, then they will keep the pace slow. It will support the student with different speeds. A lot of platforms like Khan Academy, Smart Sparrow and all, they are using such techniques so that the automated learning happens. And here you are actually feeling like you are talking one-to-one with some of the AI tutors. AI can also automate your grade objective and subjective test. Uh, all of us know that if we have one MCQ quiz, a good number of us would have used some online platforms to conduct quizzes based on MCQ exams for our students, like Google Classroom or Google Form also we can use. That is very easy. And then there are some quiz platforms where you upload your question, you make the quiz. MCQ evaluation through computers is the easiest thing. But imagine you have asked them to write a paragraph and AI can assess that also. So that means it can reduce the workload of the teacher in the education system. Turnitin and Gradescope. These are the platforms which you can use to detect if anyone has any copied content, anything which is published or submitted, whether it was copied. And it can also give you project-based learning with rubrics. So when you generate your lesson plans, when you generate your answer key, nowadays CBSE and other regulatory bodies, they are also asking that please provide the rubrics, that if it is a 5-mark question, then why are you giving 4 marks? Why are you giving 3 marks or 2 marks? What is the reason behind each? That table is called rubrics table. So AI can help you in generating that rubrics table also. AI can analyze the performance data to identify learning gaps. So if student is lacking behind in something, it can identify, provides insight into student engagement and attendance trend. It can tell you if a student is regularly missing the classes, you don't have to manually check it. And it will help the teacher to make the custom plan for each student. Enable early intervention for struggling student. There are some platforms, Class Dojo, Edmodo, Assist, which are being used for such things. So In between these slides, we are mentioning all of these tools. So wherever you find that these tools can be important for your application or the kind of help that you are seeking for, you can please note down. Most of them have some little support in their free versions. Some of them have subscription model, but a very basic uh, features are available in the free version of all these tools. So when we talk about AI for education for special child, then also it's a great tool. AI tools can convert speech to text and vice versa, and that means the students with hearing and speech disability, they can be highly benefited with these AI tools. Students with autism and dyslexia, they can have personalized tools based on their pace. Learning apps, they adapt to the cognitive abilities, and AI ensure that accessibility through real-time language translation happens. So nowadays, there are tools. All of you would have definitely used Google Translate, I am sure. Google Translate, simple website or app, and you type or you speak in one language, and you decide what is our target language, and it will generate the text or generate the speech of that language. It's a great tool whenever you are going to another region where you don't know the local language. But for someone with a hearing disability or someone who cannot read, now we have sign language translation also. So if you are making some gesture in a proper sign language, then it can generate either the speech or you speak and it will generate the sign language. So that is also happening. So it will empower these educators who are working with special children, and they can make their strategies that how to teach them more effectively. Some of the AI-powered learning management system, a good number of schools are adopting LMS. Learning management system is called LMS in short. So now there are AI-powered learning management systems which you can adopt. So AI integrate attendance, progress tracking, content delivery. These LMS, they can recommend that, okay, how is the progress of each children? Students can see their progress, their parents can see, the teacher can see. Some of these you would be using, like I mentioned, Google Classroom. A lot of schools are using it, but they are using it mainly for the information sharing. That means they are putting lecture notes or notices. But there are a lot of hidden features in Google Classroom where you can even conduct the quiz. You can ask them to submit the assignments, and then with the help of AI plugins, you can evaluate them. Moodle is also one more platform which is also free, and if you install it in your school, and it can be on a cloud model also. So AI can detect student sentiment via language analysis, and it can support your blended learning or flipped classroom learning. Those who have attended some sessions on recent academic or teaching pedagogies, flipped classroom approach means we are going to give the video link or the teaching link to the students. We will tell them that go back to your home and you study this. And in the classroom, we will discuss the numericals or problems based on it. So flipping means they are learning at the home and they are doing practice in the classroom. So this is another model which is being adopted, which is called flipped classroom or flipped learning model. When you have, so this was about learning management system. Then you can have your class management. You can record your attendance with facial recognition. You can also see if someone is creating any indiscipline. You can have early warnings if there is any academic or behavior issue. And AI can also track the emotional engagement via sentiment analysis. So based on the facial gestures Actually, we can detect whether someone is attentive in the class or not. Streamline resources allocation and scheduling. Now, how is AI? What are the ethical concerns? So I said that, okay, you can put a camera and you can monitor all these students, that what is their sentiment, whether they are happy, sad or something. Right, but installing a camera in a class, are we allowed to do that? Recording someone 24 hours, is it allowed? Like, or are we making any mistake? So there are some ethical concerns. So first one comes student data privacy. Imagine if someone gets access to the video recordings that you are doing with your CCTV cameras in the classrooms. So the student data is compromised. Risk of algorithmic bias and unfair grading. Sometimes AI systems, they are not fully or perfectly designed. And when you are asking them to evaluate a subjective type question, the algorithm may not be perfect and it can give a biased grading. Transparency in AI decision-making process. You are never told by the AI that what is my algorithm to make any decision. So there is no transparency. It will just tell you this is my decision. How it arrived on the decision, that is never disclosed. So the transparency is not there. Ensuring human oversight in AI-led action. So now what happens? Let us say you have automated the gate entry of your school with a camera which is AI driven. And it detects that if any object comes, the camera detects that, okay, there is some person and it will open the gate. Imagine if some suspicious people are coming and it will still open the gate. So that means the human oversight is there. The human is no more controlling those AI-led actions, and that can result in some problems. There are some regulatory guidelines also on ethical implementation, and every AI system must follow that. If any one of you remember, when AI-based image generations had started, or even today, people make images of political leaders or actors, maybe shaking hand or dancing together, right? All of these are not ethically allowed through the regulatory guidelines. So whether your AI is doing it or not, those things we have to take care. Now let us focus on some of the tools that are important for teachers. Canva, I am sure a lot of you would have heard about it. ChatGPT and EduAid, Scribe Sense, Jasper, and AI enhanced quiz or worksheet generation. So now let us look at these tools one by one. Canva is a very popular image editing platform, if we remember it that way. You can go to Canva, you can get templates for your reports, you can get templates for your posters, you can get templates for something. But if you have visited Canva in recent days, then there is something called Canva Magic Write. In Canva Magic Write, this is an AI-driven writing assistant, and it can help you write anything and then convert it into a poster within few commands. So basically it can help the teachers to generate lesson outline, slide content. You can make your PPTs with Canva. You just give the topic that today I'm going to teach the respiratory system, and it will generate that. Or it can give you a lesson plan on that. It will allow quick design, visually engaging presentation, infographics, very fancy things. All of that you can do with Magic Write. It will save a lot of time because content will be generated by AI, and it will enhance your visual appeals also. So this is one thing which you can definitely integrate in your teaching. ChatGPT, a lot of us know that it will offer a very quick lesson planning and it will explain any complex concept. Teachers can get example answers, like if you are stuck somewhere, you can ask answer, or you can make quizzes, assignments, anything instantly. EduAid is very similar to ChatGPT, but it is more focused on education sector. So it is basically a structured lesson plan template generation. So just for that purpose. So you can use EduAid. All these tools, they support personalized learning and differentiated instruction. They encourage innovation and creativity in teaching. Next tool that we are talking about is Scribe Sense. So Scribe Sense basically uses AI to scan the grade handwritten assignments. So we were talking, right? You have answer sheets, 50 students, 30 students in your class, each section, and you have their answer sheet. What if we just scan them and give it to AI? Well, Scribe Sense can do that. It can automate the grading with accuracy by reducing your teaching load. So whether it is allowed in your school or not, this is a great tool where you can use AI to assess handwritten assignments also. Jasper is basically an AI that helps in generating newsletter, class reports, and blog posts. So teachers can very quickly draft any announcement or communication that is to go to the teachers. All these are customized for such kind of demands. It is very useful for writing student feedback, project summaries, curriculum outlines, and you can also support multiple tones and languages. What is the meaning of tone? If you are sending a notice for a disciplinary action, you have to sound a little harsh, or you have to be affirmative that there is some strict action. But on the other hand, if you are sending a message to the parents of the topper of the class, then you have to show the tone that you are very much pleased and how happy you are with the performance of the student. Jasper can do that. Accordingly, it can draft the letters. It will enhance the productivity in administrative and communication tasks also. So those who are writing these letters, these notices, please utilize these platforms and save a lot of time. Then there are some AI tools which are specifically designed for taking quizzes. MagicSchool.ai is one of them. Conquer by Moat Generate AI is another one. And there are a lot more. In this slide, we are just giving top 102 examples, but there are definitely more such products. Custom worksheets which are tailored for curriculum and difficult levels. So now, if you have a class 5 or class 8 or class 3, you can tell that this worksheet on Hindi grammar is for class 8 or class 3 or class 5, and accordingly it will generate. Enables instant feedback and formative assessment. It will promote interactive and gamified learning. Those of you who have used such quizzing platform, they are very interactive and students actually love them. So what are going to be the future trends in AI in education? We may see virtual reality based classrooms where you will be able to show. So if you are teaching them that how the engine works, so instead of showing a 2D diagram, the virtual reality based classroom will actually show the 3D diagram and the whole experience. There will be AI powered speech translation for multilingual learning. So you have a class where you have students for multiple regions or countries, especially the international schools. We can have these speech translations in real time. ChatGPT style AI tutor embedded in textbooks. Now imagine you have a textbook which is PDF, and you just click at one point and you just say, "What is this?" and it will tell you instantly. Smart pens and devices for real-time handwriting analysis, and emotion AI to adapt content delivery dynamically. So these are few of the things that can happen. Some of them are happening in bits and pieces, but definitely some of these will be part of our life in next few years. Now let us talk about some of the initiatives that government has taken to embed AI in school education. So CBSE launched AI as a skill subject in 2019. I am sure all of us know about this, and a good number of schools are adopting AI as one of the skill subject in board exams also, because as per the new policy, you can take best 5 for your percentage calculation, and among those best 5 the skill subject can also be there, and that is the reason AI as a skill subject is getting popular in class 10 and class 12. UAI program was launched by Government of India to promote AI learning for school students. Then there is another series of talk called AI Pe Charcha, which is a nationwide dialogue platform on AI. Our National Education Policy 2020 emphasizes on tech-enabled learning. So those who have read the whole draft, you will see that they are talking a lot that schools or colleges, they must upgrade themselves and they should focus on tech-enabled learning. There are a lot of abundance of AI-based hackathon, boot camps and all which are being conducted by different government bodies. And we will say that you should keep an eye, keep tracking them and encourage your students to go and participate in those. Some of the case studies, some recent examples where government-led AI activities have helped the Indian schools. In Delhi, government schools equipped with smart classrooms using AI for adaptive learning for real-time analytics. This was done in government schools. Andhra Pradesh introduced EdTech tablets with AI-powered content recommendation engines for students. So they have given these tablets which is having these AI-powered content. That means if you are teaching physics to class 6, then it will give you a series of videos which are relevant only for class 6 physics topics. Kendriya Vidyalayas, they use an AI-based apps for personalized maths and science practice. So then they will keep on tracking that, okay, this level of numerical you are able to solve very easily. So let us give a higher level. So this is basically based on the feedback and the pace will be decided by the individual performance. Some of the other case studies, like in Tamil Nadu, AI toolkit integrated into ICT lab to support coding and logical thinking for class 6 onward. In Maharashtra, there was a pilot project which was using facial recognition for automated attendance and school well-being tracking. So these are 4-5 examples. What has been some of the important impacts? Like significant improvement in student engagement and performance. When you gamify the learning or when you make it personalized based on their pace of learning, their engagement will definitely improve. Real-time feedback enables the timely intervention by teachers. So sometimes what happens when you are taking physical hard copy test, if you have taken it today and then you give it after 7 days, 10 days, and then the student get to know that, okay, or you get to know that this student was very weak in this topic, and now maybe it is too late to have a compensation class or a remedial class for them. With AI based assessments, you can have real time quick surveys. Increased digital literacy among both students and teacher, so they will be all equipped with a better AI driven technology. Some of the partnerships which government is doing for school for AI integration, companies like IBM, Microsoft, Google, they are training the resource support. There are some NGOs and edtech startup which are also facilitating AI curriculum delivery and infrastructure setup. If you have seen the AI textbook which is released by CBSE, unlike any other textbook which is always designed by some teachers, well-known teachers or professors, this is the first time that the textbook was written by a company people, Intel. So they are engaging companies now in the AI integration in school education. Some of the challenges that have been observed that not every region, not every corner of the country is having internet access. So some of these things may not reach there. Need for continuous teaching, learning, and curriculum alignment. And overall outcome, these initiative demonstrates the growing acceptance and effectiveness of AI in diverse school. So these are some of the things, like not every school is at same level, not every child is at same level. So these are some of the challenges also which we are facing. Limited internet in rural areas, high cost of AI tools and infrastructure. This is one thing. We were talking that you can use Canva, you can use ChatGPT and all these things, but they give very limited features or less number of feature in the free editions. Or after some days of usage, they will ask for subscription, and some of these can be costly. Another thing which we hear from almost every school administrator, that okay, we can teach AI in the school, but who will teach it? So there is a shortage of AI literate teachers. The teachers who can teach AI or the teachers who can use AI in the education, both. So there is a shortage on both sides. Plus, there is a mindset issue. There can be a resistance that why should we change our traditional methods? The way I teach is the best method. How can a machine replace me? Or how can a machine or an AI can be more intelligent than me? So these are again some challenges. And last one, like ethical and privacy is always a concern whenever we engage too much of AI in our curriculum or teaching. So as a teacher, what is going to be your role? You should not consider AI as your replacement. It will be your co-pilot, it will be your co-teacher. You should use it wisely just to get some help, but don't over rely. So don't think that all my work will be done by AI and I will just sit and relax. That will not happen. So it is not a replacement. It can be your co-teacher. Continuous upskilling in AI tools. AI is the fastest changing technology. If you think, okay, I learned ChatGPT or I learned how to use Canva and now I'm sorted for next 3 years, no. Things are changing very rapidly. Actively guide ethical use. So whenever you are telling your students also, tell them what is allowed, what is not allowed. Personalize teaching using AI generated insight and encourage critical thinking. What happens if some of you would have been using ChatGPT for a long time? I am sure you will admit this. Your own critical thinking and problem solving skills will go down if you over rely on ChatGPT, because whenever you will face a problem, you will simply say, okay, ask ChatGPT. So your own skills can go down if you overly rely on these things. So some of the best practices that we can take for AI implementation in our schools, start with pilot projects, which are with some scalable tools. conduct some workshop for teachers and students so that they know what kind of AI things we can use. Maintain transparency if you are using any AI system. Set clear data storage, usage, privacy policies, that who can access our data, how it can be shared with anyone, and continuously keep on monitoring that what is the impact of these AI with some regular audits. So friends, this is about our presentation. We took around 40 minutes. And now the platform is open for some questions. I am sure you would be having a lot. Now we can ask any queries that you have.
Surely, sir. Participants, chat box is open for you. You can drop your queries, like whatever questions you want to ask. You can put your questions in the chat box. Sandeep sir will be answering your questions.
So our aim in this interaction was that AI is coming in our lives in every aspect. Whether you are watching a movie on Netflix, whether you are watching a TV or a match, anything. So when you are done with a movie, all of you would have seen that it will ask you, did you like it or not? And it will also generate a list of similar movies, right? All of this is AI. AI is coming in every aspect of our life. So education cannot stay behind. It has to embrace AI. And we as a teachers have this responsibility to integrate AI in our teaching.
Sandeep sir, we have a question from one of our educator. I want to
Okay.
know English listening comprehension resources tool.
Okay. Very easy, very popularly known tool, ChatGPT. You can use it as an interactive tool. Nowadays, the free version of ChatGPT allows you to speak through mic. You speak and it will say what are the errors that you are making, and it can give you live feedback.
So, sir, one more question we have. What AI tools can we suggest students to use for their research study?
Okay, so for the research studies, um, web browsing is like one of the best thing, and any LLM like ChatGPT, Gemini, and all, they are equally good. So basically, they are browsing a huge data set of language content, and they are giving you the output based on that. But again, we will say that instead of relying on ChatGPT, Gemini, and all, for research studies, you should focus more on the official websites.
We have, sir, one more question. How do you see the incorporation of AI in the teaching sector in the long run? Pros and cons for the teachers in the long run. In the initial phase, it might be beneficial, but what might happen in the future after 5, 6 years?
Okay, thank you. So, as we were saying that as a teacher, when you are spending hours in making a quiz or making a worksheet, then another set of hours in assessing those. Let us forget the assessment part. Just creating the question papers, creating the lecture plans, lesson plans, all of that can be done with some AI tools. So the thing which you used to do in 1 hour is being done in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you become very happy that now my job is very less or limited. But if you keep on doing the same thing, then you may also realize that you are losing these skills of your own. So do not over rely. Use it smartly, use it only as a help, but not like you are dependent on it. So don't become dependent on AI. Just use AI as a helping tool. You will have to decide where to stop.
One more question we have, sir. How to combat challenges of integrating AI and traditional teaching methods in subjects like maths and physics?
Okay, so I'm not able to completely understand what is the issue, but nowadays maths, physics, or any numerical or logical solving subjects, they are pretty much supported by all AI platforms. AI is not just for language related subjects. You can design your questions, you can get the answers even in the form of equations through these platforms. So they are very easily integratable with AI tools. You may not get the figures or diagrams, exact figures or diagrams or charts, but as far as technical content, that means concepts, theory, numericals, equations are concerned, you can get all the help.
Sandeep sir, one last question we have from one of our educators. She want to know about the audio for listening worksheet. We don't get on ChatGPT like
Okay,
audio for listening worksheet.
audio for listening worksheet. No. Can you just explain like what exactly do they want?
Sandeep sir, one of our teacher want to know, can we rely on the answers getting from ChatGPT?
Very good question. So that is what we said, that do not over rely. Do not over rely on the answers of ChatGPT because there is a simple reason. ChatGPT can be tweaked, can be. I will suggest that you start playing with ChatGPT. Just ask them, okay, how many S are there in assessment? It will give you correct answer that okay, there are 4. But then you again ask it, okay, are you sure? I think it is 3. And you tell it 3-4 times that no, there are 3 S's in assessment. And after 4th, 5th iteration, it will say, yes, there are 3. So ChatGPT, Gemini and all, they are just trained models. Whatever we tell them, whatever the coder have told them, or whatever they have learned from various internet sources, they are just answering based on that. It never means they are perfectly correct.
Okay, and one more question we have, sir. How can we test for plagiarism using AI tools?
Okay, for plagiarism, please note down, we mentioned there are tools like turnitin.com. You can copy the text like you have a doc file or PDF file. Free versions, what they do, they will allow you to check the plagiarism of maybe 150 words at a time. And paid subscription can allow you to upload PDF file of 100 pages also. So this is what happens in most of the AI tools. In the free version, they will give you limited options, but you can test it. So if you have an assignment from students, copy 150 words and it will tell you whether some portion of it has been copied, and it will also tell you from where it was copied.
Sir, one of our teacher want to know if there are specific tools for science teaching or any tools that we can use to assess or for the evaluation purpose.
For evaluation, we mentioned, let me just go back. Scribe Sense was there. Okay, this one, Scribe Sense. This is for your subjective question-based evaluation. But if you are keeping objective question-based evaluation, then I will suggest Google Classroom or Moodle. So Google Classroom is a very popular one. You make a quiz in Google Classroom and you take the quiz through it, or you ask them to submit the assignment through it. This is very easy to start. After that, some quizzing platforms, these magicschool.ai and Conquer by Moat, these are again great platforms. Any subject, any difficulty level, any class level, they are designed for those.
One more question we have, sir. What should we do to start as beginner? Any app or platform for regular learning? And what is the specific AI tool which can be used to clarify doubts for grade 9 and 10?
So you can easily rely on ChatGPT and all. Gemini is much better in that case, because when we say ChatGPT, it is although now it has done that. When ChatGPT was launched, it was totally a training based product. Then Gemini and DeepSeek came. What they did, instead of just answering from the learning, they are parallelly searching on the reliable internet sources also. And when they give the answer, they also mention that this answer is from this source. So for learning, I would suggest Gemini, which is from Google, is a better platform. So for your doubt solving, just go to gemini.google.com and you ask the doubts. You can even click a picture of your question, upload that, and then ask. It will work. Uh, Tejashri is asking physical education. Yes, ma'am. So Gemini and all. If you want, maybe I can show you a live demo for that.
Sandeep sir, one of our
Yes.
educator want to know how they can use AI to insert the mathematical diagrams.
Okay. Now the thing is, AI can generate AI-based mathematical. So there is one platform called Diagram GPT. Please note down Diagram GPT, where you can give your command that I want to generate a triangle or a rectangle with these many angles and all, or I want to make a flow chart. It may work for easy things, but may not work perfectly for complex design, but it is a good thing to get started. Diagram GPT.
Sandeep sir, one of our educator want to know about Jasper. If you can like help them understand with the example how to use Jasper.
Okay. So Jasper is basically one platform where mostly all the features of Jasper, they will work on the paid models. The free model will hardly support anything. Uh, there is a list of libraries which are available on Jasper, which are called AI app libraries. So here you can see that whether you want to do automatic grading or you want to run some brand marketing, you want to have some PR team, different domains are there. And then based on that, whichever application you are choosing, then Jasper can help you design your content. So it is a content generation platform based on your demand. So if you are I want to write blog post, technical blog post, or I want to create an Instagram post or a product description, uh, or a media pitch email. So Jasper is mainly for your user driven content generation. So if you say that I want to generate classroom notes on this topic, then you can use it.
One more question we have, sir. When I provide all the inputs to ChatGPT and it just put my ideas in languages, will that be called plagiarism?
Yes, it will be called. Nowadays, what is happening? Earlier, plagiarism used to mean that you have copy pasted from Wikipedia or some other sources. Nowadays, whenever you ask these plagiarism detectors that is there any plagiarism, they have added one more layer called AI generated content. So they are able to detect whether the paragraph that you have written or the report that you have written is generated by AI or not. So that again falls under the category of plagiarism and unethical practices in education.
I think, sir, these were the all questions that these educators were having.
Okay. So yeah,
No
we are
more,
almost at 5:30 also,
yeah, no more
5:25.
questions as of now we are having. So thank you very much, sir, for delivering such an engaging and insightful session. Your expertise and practical guidance will undoubtedly empower our teachers to effectively use these AI tools that you have shared, and will also inspire them to mentor students in the ethical use of AI. Thank you so much, educators, for your active participation in today's insightful session. We hope Dr. Saini's insights and expert guidance on teaching responsible AI have provided you with practical tools and inspiration to guide our students toward the ethical and informed use of technologies. Participants, your certificate of participation will be emailed once you complete the feedback form, which will be sent by Monday. Please check your inbox and spam folders for it. And remember, tomorrow we have two more exciting sessions for you. And right after tomorrow's second session, our CPD quiz will go live. This is your chance to test your knowledge and win Amazon vouchers worth up to 25,000 rupees. So stay engaged, keep learning, and get ready to win. Thank you everyone once again for being part of the Badalti Siksha, Badalte Sikshak journey with S. Chand Publishing. We look forward to seeing you at tomorrow's CPD sessions. Have a great evening and keep inspiring change in your classroom. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, everyone.